Check, 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 check. Check in, my beautiful people. Check in, check in, check in, check in. Welcome back to the channel. As you know, the dancehall court is in session. Yes, check in, my beautiful people. Check in. Dancehall court is in session. So let me just go right ahead and big up all my subscribers, all the viewers, all the subscribers, and all my beautiful people in the comment box. Keeping the comment box busy. Like busy signal, you see me? Yeah, man, and I say much love goes out to the people, all the subscribers, wherever you are reside in the world, big up in the stomach. You see me? Whether you're America, big up yourself. Whether they are Canada, much love. Whether they are United Kingdom, big up on the tranquility. Whether they are Japan, whether they are Spain, whether they are China, whether they are Jamaica, or anywhere in the Caribbean, big up on the tranquility. We love you to the moon and back. Seeing all my subscribers, wherever you reside in the world, we love you. Seeing. So people, I got to talk about a few things. Yeah, this very minute I come to talk about a few things. I want to make a little reference in response to an article that I see circulating on the internet. People claim say it's Elephant Man respond to critics and bounty killer and you know what have you. And I want to say something to Queen Ifrica as well. You know what I mean? You know, this is a dancehall code where we analyze dancehall happenings as it relates to artists and music and everybody. And we analyze the whole thing and we jog with judgment on it and just blatantly drop with verdict to know what we think and how we feel. It's just like that. Simple as. Alright? So people, like me say, big up all people around the world. So, make we talk about Elephant Man a little bit. Because you don't know, me do a little thing other day when I tell Elephant Man, say, yo, I don't really like how you know show up a Boom Dandymite Candlelight. We never really like it, or it did not show up. Alright? And I even encourage him to come out and say something, whether him is grieving or whatever. Come say something. Because that's how it thing work. If you don't talk, people cannot know. And people are going to work off of how they feel or the way they think. Alright? So apparently, this come out in the Observer. People say, Elephant Man responds to critics following Boom Dandymite's passing. And Elephant Man, it says, Elephant no live for Instagram. Now, Elephant, hear me I say, before we go any further, we just want you to know this. We just want you to know. Because Bounty Killer said it, and I'm going to just make sure you know. If Dandimite did not take Bounty Killer to the studio, you understand? If Dandimite did not take Bounty Killer to the studio, and so that Bounty Killer could have bust, then there would not be an elephant in a Jamaica. Not even a zoo. You understand? There would not be an elephant in a music. You heard me. So, me just want you to know that still. You understand, Ellie? Yeah. So, make we hear what the article say, people. Like how me just make Ellie know, say, yo, if there were no Bounty Killer, there wouldn't be an elephant. Not even at the zoo. Alright? So, it says, Elephant Man has finally broken his silence publicly as it relates to the passing of the former dancehall crew member, Boom Dandymite. This after being dragged publicly by veteran artist Bounty Killer According to the signal they playing artist, elephant no live for Instagram. So elephant, me not really dig that. I don't really dig that. I don't really dig that, Ellie. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not digging that, cause that to me sounds like you're trying to show shades at Killer. Even though Killer is not the only artist who is on Instagram, but you know, I don't really like that. This is my take. If you coming out to say something, just come and say all you've been doing. You don't have to show no shades at nobody, regardless of what Bounty Killer might have said. Bounty Killer said what he said because he's hurting too. You claim say you are hurting, and he's hurting too. So that people asking questions, so that females responding. If you love Killer that much, you won't come say anything like a son like a show share Killer. Me no business. Anyway, let me carry on. So, according to the signal they playing artist, elephant no live for Instagram, and me no live for people. Me live for the Almighty, the Creator. Strange. In his message, the Energy God also noted that he was one of the first to become aware of Dandymite's coma on Saturday. Elephant, again, we are not talking about Saturday. We're talking about the day he passed away and what happens after that. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about anything before. Alright? Let me just put this out there. So, Ellie, as the entertainer continued his response to critics, he stated the Saturday when Dandimite, they are Miami in a coma, Sharon Burke called me and me run them off on my phone. Say stop chat foolishness, not no gossip. Dandimite they see you and alright. Him good. Him a recover from the crash. Elephant Man continued his response by saying, but true, me don't come out and tell the public that me no live for public, me no live for Instagram, me no live for them thing there. Me nah look no hype off of Dandymite's death. Elephant Man stated that he was shocked by Bounty Killer's comments when contacted on Thursday via Observer Online regarding the matter. The dancehall veteran also made it clear that he doesn't embrace negativity. That's a good point. I can't bash up with that. I don't embrace negativity neither. So that's may have something in common right there. Where was I? Right. Reports even reveal that Elephant is the godfather of Boom Dandymite's two daughters. The dancehall hitmaker went on to express his sadness about the passing of Boom Dandymite by stating, "Oh man fi no hurt from Dandymite dead. Oh man fi no mash up. Oh this fi no shock man. Remember me hear say Dandymite crash and good, and then all of a sudden man hear say Dandymite dead. This no must jerk up man, wicked. What you talk about, brother?" So based on Elephant's response to the recent allegations, a few dancehall fans suggest Bounty Killer apologize to the entertainer for calling him an animal without feelings or emotion. Now, in regards to Bounty Killer calling him an animal, nothing wrong with that. An elephant didn't name Elephant Man. Elephant is an animal. So nothing wrong there, so. And if Killer say him is a man without emotions and feelings, what is to apologize for? That's just how Killer feel. And I'm saying this. I'm saying Elephant. Dandymite is a youth where full of energy, full of vibe. A music man. You know? I don't think Dandymite would want him friends them and him family them to be in a sad mood and holy pool and a cry tears and hide in a closet and hide behind doors and lock up in a house and don't want to come out. I don't think Dandymite will want that. I think Dandimite would rather see all them friends them and family them get together and having a joy and a show respect. Say, yeah, we did love Dandimite. That's what me feel. So you say you're saddened. Remember, say me say Kochi at the candle light, you know. Nobody now have to tell me say Kochi saddened in a youth. Me see the pain pan Kochi face written all over him in a youth. But he was there. He was there and show his support. Yo, me love Boom Dandymite. I'm a brethren. You see it. So we're just saying, why weren't you there? We understand, say you're heartbroken and you're saddened and all of that, head mash up and all that. We understand. We not no doubt. We not say a lie or tell. I'm not going to say that. You could be lying, but I'm not going to say a lie or tell. We are just saying you could have been there. Get support and give support. That's what we're saying. You could have been there and support your friends them and support and get support at the same time. Because everybody is shaking, everybody is shaking up, and everybody hurt, and everybody agree. You understood? So that we are saying elephant. So we are saying you don't need to come out, come say live for Instagram and live for public. Because without the public, you couldn't boss youth. When you make your songs, them, we put them out for the public. When you make your videos, them, we put them out for the public. Stop chop garbage, man. That's not trying to tell a youth. You understand? You can't have to tell a garbage. Listen, if your friend passed away and you hurt certain type of way, and you shy away from the crowd then, according to you, and people are saying, boy, then, come to Nancy Ellie. And you feel like, and a man, and somebody say, the man no feel, the man no sympathize or whatever. And you feel the need to come say something. All you have to do is come and tell the police, say, man, shake up by, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to come through no shades and nothing. If a journalist even asks a question, you have to know if you tell journalists, yo, go sit down, because journalists don't know where you and killer them are come from in the youth. And that me try to tell you, not journalists don't know where you and Dandimite them are come from. Not journalists don't know where you and killer them are come from. You understand? So even if killer says something, remember say killer is still an elder for you, and a killer bring you to the world. You understand me? I try to say youth. So even if a journalist boy want to ask you certain things about killer, just to hear your reaction, you have to know to be diplomatic about it. You understood? And not go on like you want at this year check, because that them want to run with. Say, oh, elephant, this killer, blah, 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 blah. The killer call your animal, elephant man name. Elephant no one animal, I want to tell you youth. That me I say, Ellie. So you don't have to come through no shades and talk about live for Instagram. Because every other artist where they on Instagram might feel away. If you don't want to Instagram, that's your prerogative. Do Instagram then. But no come through no shade after who is on Instagram. Is everybody livelihood that because you don't see the thing go, the pandemic mash up the world and not show not keep like it used to be and killer is a youth to rate in a youth, and that's them thing if you know. Killer want you to rate the whole on But we all know that killer is a no nonsense type of youth. You understood? I just killer that. But the killer rate the whole on. And if killer say he's an animal without emotions, better they call killer and say killer because I know he must have killer number. So better they call killer and say, yo, killer DJ, how can I think that dog? Blah blah blah. And make killer explain. That me I say. You understand? And some know when bridging and when you're bridging and you rate your bridging, and even if a bridging says something, blood out of proportion, go overboard, you don't OD. Yes, right? That me I say, brother. Make sense, because people are going to speculate and people are going to chat things if Dandimite dead and nobody sees elephant nowhere at all. That's what we are saying. Can't like keep, that means say the funeral could have keep, and you probably didn't even go to the funeral, and there's going to be a bigger chatting in the youth. That me I say, So we are going to watch if we are going to see you at the funeral. We're on the lookout. We are going to be on the lookout to see if you're going to turn up at the funeral. With love in your heart and embrace the other crew members and your bridging them, and and put differences aside. I can see Dandimite gone. That not try to tell them. You see me? No man, no more than no man youth. You see me say Ellie? Nah. Cause I don't know. Everybody love elephant, you know. The girl them love elephant. The virgin them rate elephant. You see, cause yeah, we don't go on the thing. And what happened between virgin and virgins is not really the public's prerogative. You understand what I says? Bridging and bridging, what happened between bridging and bridging is not really the public prerogative. But when you don't bring it to the public, then the public are going to have a say, because you don't bring it to the public. You understand? But it's not the public's prerogative. And we don't really care about that either. We just want to know, say, we want to show love as bridging towards a bridging. That we want to see. You understand? Yeah, because all of the item partake of this music here, and this music here was and should be about love. You understand what I'm trying to say, youth? Yeah. But no man have nothing against you. And not because killer say no means say killer have anything against you neither, youth. So if you are pre-negativity, you say you don't embrace negativity, so make sure you're not pre-no negativity. Yes, right? Yeah. Because if I were me, and killer say what killer say, and a journalist boy asks me about what killer say, but I say, well, I don't know, you know, our friend passed away and he not see me, so him feel some sort of way. But we are still brethren. And that would I say. I don't have to tell no journalist boy about me not live for no Instagram. I know, because I see you on Instagram, and I see you on Facebook, and I see you on YouTube. So where I tell we say, youth? Where I tell we say? Bother with that, man. No bother with that. Pride come before a fall, yeah? Pride come before the fall. No bother with no pride, youth. You see me? Just keep it real and keep it jiggy. Because we don't work with cotton wheel, we not tailor. You see? That me I try to tell you, youth. You see me? Because we rate elephant, but when elephant move like a elephant crab, we have to make elephant know say, yo, yeah, move like a elephant crab. You see? And not follow no boy. You have to remember where you come from and the journey. You see me? Yeah. And don't go like Ernie. Yeah, people. So, hear me I say now. We are going to step forward now. So, normally when I play certain things and make no ear for no save the evidence. But sometimes YouTube, you know, I not try to violate YouTube rules and them regulations. I not try to violate that. It's like we work. Cause just if you can work with your the people who are in authority at earth, or you're gonna work with those who are in authority at heaven. You see me? So we have to work with them and them lose and them say no profanity youth, and them say no this, and them say no that, and you know me I keep it jiggy. Cause most of who you see with them channel them are cause profanity, them I don't know, but me depend on a different type of mission, you see me? Yeah, me when me want to do is to gel my people them together and show them wisdom and teach them wisdom and share knowledge and them things. That is what I am. It's not just have a YouTube channel and I get views and likes and on my style that. Me still have message and knowledge and want to share with people them and enlighten and correct when one is wrong. You understand? And hopefully so when me correct a person, them don't feel no sort of way, but they just accept correction and know say, I'm right, you know. And that's why I encourage me people in the comment box. If you hear me say something, when you say it wrong, you can correct me too. You understand? Because I know bigger than the item, and the item are bigger than the item. And so me I try to say, so you can correct me too. I don't have to just keep it, because you don't know YouTube and things. So we don't want no the disrespect. And if you hear a subscriber make a comment and you disagree with the comment, you can just correct them or you can say your piece, but don't disrespect the next subscriber in the comment box. You understand? Because we want this to be a family. So when we're in the comment box and we are comment and we advise your opinion and our views and what we think, we keep it clean, keep it respectful. You understand? And no say it's the next person we are replying to, or we are, you know, so we not try to hurt nobody things, or we not try to put nobody down, or we are one being, same red blood in the whole away. And if any pain a man feel, next man can feel the same pain too. You understand? So we just want that a family. This my comment box is a family thing. All our way inside the comment box, we are family. And if I say something and you disagree, you can say, yo, sorry, I don't agree with, I'm disagree, blah, 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 and say what you feel or what you think or what you know. You understand, my people? So we are keep it jiggy. Dancehall court. It's a, you know, family arena. We respectful of everybody. Me respect the subscribers them, respect the viewers them, respect those in the comment box and you know what I mean? Yeah, respectful. I mean just trust and hope so they are them respect I likewise. You see me I say? Big up on yourself, you know it's much love. I pure love I preach, boy, yeah. Seeing subscribers, me love you know. All those who are new to the channel, please remember the do's. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Just subscribe. Because we notice that millions of people are watching video them, but we're not subscribing. Look in the corner, people, at the videos them. You always see Bob Marley with the guitar. Just touch on the guitar string. You know what I mean? Just ping and turn on the notification bell. So when the video them drop, you know if you guess and spell and ask a question, you get notified. Alright? Yeah, because you know we love it like that. So we keep it jiggy. So yeah, Queen Ifrica. I see you did a live. And while I agree with some of the things that you said in your live, there are some things that I disagree with, and I'm going to point them out and try to see if we can shed some light. You understand, Queen Ifrica? Because each one teach one. That's how we reach one. That's me as I say. And so let me say this. So Queen Ifrica, me hear you call out someone and say them can do more and them can do this and them can do that and blah blah blah. First of all, I want to make you know that a lot of people, a lot of artists are working in conjunction with politicians now, you know. If you never know, let me tell you now. A lot of artists, especially artists who are keeping events. Yeah, they are because they want sponsorship and all these things and blah blah blah. Most of the artists are doing more than the politicians are doing. You understand? And some of the, most of the artists, them, not even some, most of the artists when you call out are artists who've been doing the politicians them job, you know. Like for instance, you can't call asking more from Shaggy. We can never possible ask Shaggy to do more. Shaggy has been doing more than the amount from ever since. We could not possibly ask Bounty Killer to do more. Because Bounty Killer has been behaving like an Indian Andrew Holness. He's been providing for the people, unfortunate people and all these things. Killer been giving away things from the day Killer boss till now. Me not tree know about Sean Paul. You understand? Me not tree know sure about Buju because at one time them said that man them mean like Starple. I don't know what truth it is. But at one time me hear that said Buju he mean like Starple, not you not even prior. You understand? Me not bash him. I'm just saying that's what I heard. See me? But me know many other artists me can call out them name. We've been giving away to communities all the time, every year. Beenie Man been doing it too. Small amount, you know, have to be a great, but he might give you something. You know what I mean? Again, me say, me don't know about Tony Rebel. I'm not sure about Tony Rebel if Tony Rebel has been given back to any communities. I'm not sure. I never really researched Tony Rebel. You see me? I never researched Tony Rebel. But me sure about Bounty Killer. I'm sure about Shaggy. And me sure about, you know what I mean? Me sure some other artists, Bugle, them and them youth there. You know? Even many other youth that me can't even call them name right now. Them rather them not like them name being called certain type of way. Because most them mothers them now did see no props. Them just do it because the music has been good to them and the people has been good to them and them a give back. So you must say, I Queen Ifrica, no, Queen Ifrica, let me tell you this. One day when me talk about how you attack ladies, I know when you feel like it's a personal vendetta, you know what I mean? I know when you feel that type of way there. But just when you listen, watch the video, listen to every word they say, and know say, I'm talking the living truth where God love. Now you're an artist where we love. You understand? From the day you're busting now, I always embrace Queen Ifrica. You know, always one of my favorite. And I can't tell you my favorite them because sometimes me as a man try to remain a certain levels of consciousness. You understand? And retain it. And when I talk about conscious music and conscious artists, Queen Ifrica is one of my favorite. Tanya Stevens is one of my favorite. Even though Tana even get ratchet sometime, but that's how it go. You know what I mean? For the female side. So Queen Ifrica is always on my friend. I have nothing against you, Queen Ifrica. But you know the thing set. Sometimes we make mistake in our speech. And while people might say word is win, or talk is cheap. Word is not win, but talk is cheap. Word is not win. Because in the beginning was the word. It was just the word. The word was God and God was the word. The word was God. You understand? So word is not win, but talk is cheap. That's what them say. Pay attention to the message and not the messenger. Because sometimes some of the people when come talk, them just attack because they want to talk. Alright? So Queen Ifrica, me I say, sometimes some of them you're not calling out the right set of people where you should be calling out. There are many more artists where music pay them and them never give back to not even one single community, not even individual. Them never give back to. So I would suggest that you look for those people and call them out. But we couldn't, Jamaica could not possible never ask for more from Shaggy. We could not ask Richie Stevens to do more. Bounty Killer, many artists that have been doing. When if you ask the politician them to do more, ask them. Me tell them say the powers is yours. Who know have the powers, people. So if you ask the Prime Minister to do more, and the leaders of opposition, and the members of parliament, and all of them politicians go out there. Me not have not even one. Listen me. Me have one brethren who becomes a politician after we were friends. And that man is when he become a politician, me always would like to see him turn Prime Minister because he is a good person. He is a good person. I know him before he become a politician. Yeah, he come over one community named Lewis, down at St. Anne's. You understand? Good man. When me that just learn to do bar, for being a barber, you know. He was the first man to buy me a clipper. Yeah, he was the first. He just say, yo, call me one day. And say, yo, come used to cut him here more time and shape him more time. I never have any clipper. I never have not even half a clipper. I used to work with just scissors, comb, and the razor blade. And that man called me one day on the veranda, take out a box, brand new clipper and just bite. And say, here's a clipper, youth. You understand? And I always tell that man, say, no matter where in the world, me there. And you want a trim, call me. And then he becomes a politician and me not really do politics, I mean not do voting and something there. But me respect that brother. And if every politician was like that brother, we'd have a better Jamaica. You see me I say? But the politician them nowadays, they only create for themselves. And what them don't know is this. Because if we not check the levels in our people, Queen Ifrica, we not check the levels in our Queen Ifrica. See? The way back in the days, politicians them, you know, them used to grab a little thing for themselves, you know. But them would have made the people them alright. Like for instance, if a 10 dumpling in the pot, then we take 5 for themselves, but the 5 them share 5. Them are nowadays politicians now share nothing with the people them. The people them are living the worst of life. And entertainers cannot do more than the ordinary. It's impossible for entertainers. Remember, say politicians get the money, you know, taxpayers' money and all the money they get for use to run the country. So the country run nice. That's the reason why people pay taxes. So where taxpayers' money is going, that's what we want to know. You understand? Then thief how much millions a day from Usain Bolt. Wait there. Who have it? So these are the things on if you tell the person and say, listen, let's sit down and have a dialogue and reason out some issues and see if we can come to some farmer. You know what I mean? Because the country need adjustment. The country need adjustment. And entertainers cannot be the cross youth. Entertainers can just do a little, but entertainers have big family too enough to support, you know. You understand? So enough to know these things. Me respect Richie Stevens. Me respect Shaggy. Me respect Bounty Killer. Me respect Beanie. Me respect Bugle. Me respect all the artists. Juna Reid. Me respect them man there. Juna Reid. Them will give back to communities. You understand? and know say, yeah. But we cannot possibly ask internet to take up the burdens of the politicians. You cannot do that. Impossible. You understand? So if we just show some gratitude to those who are making a mark and doing and giving back to communities and giving back to individual people in need. The artists, them give thanks. But the who don't cuss a politician, don't figure cuss, brother. And them who don't cuss. You understand? But no worry. No worry. The police them soon start cuss them. So then the police them start cuss politician, it's over. Because the police them soon realize that them are the one who are putting their lives at risk to prevent crime. And they are being underpaid and underlooked. So them soon realize they're not fool. We don't want the police to end up in a corruption. We want them to get paid. And pay good pay to so they can look after them family and send them kids to school and send them kids to college and pay off their mortgage and got a little things here for retirement and feel nice. You understand? And not just police, but you know, everybody on the front line. Doctors and nurses and you know, yeah, essential people. Everybody. You understand? We need to form a new party. So we can have a new government. We need to form a party for the people, a people's party for the people. You know what I mean? We nominate Bounty Killer, Richie Stevens, Shaggy, Bugle, even Sprague Benz, and you know business, Buju Banton too. And you know these people, Jonah Reed, them and them people, yeah. You understand? And form a party and yeah, I think I think Jamaica that run better. Because if these people take their own pocket money and make sure communities are looked after and individuals are looked after, that means that the people that run Jamaica as prime ministers and so they will do a good job. And that's enough to start do. And run with the boy them when they are teaching them well. All of them, we don't give a queer and make a cuss monkey word, man. Run them way. That me I try to tell you now. Queen Ifrica, big up yourself, but you're researching for you come out straight, yeah? You know we love her like that, and we don't want. You see me I try to say, yeah. I don't know if Tony Rebel, but I can't recall if me ever hear Rebel name call say, yeah, Rebel give. I not bash him. I can't recall. I'm going to do some research myself too. And see if Tony Rebel ever give you anything. If even a beer. You understand? People, me love you. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See me I say, and big up on yourself. This has been the Dancehall Quote.